Hello, hello everyone. Thank you for watching. It's Shelly with Chalkin History. Let's do another demo today, but first we're going to do an unboxing of our SUMMERBRATIONS release. We actually had 2 releases this month, and we are going to show you the second release. So hop on, say hello, and we'll get started in a moment. If you are on my texting system, you have gotten your text to say that we're live. If you would like a reminder when I go live, go ahead and comment with the word text, and we will get you all set up for that. If you see a red live box in the top left corner of your screen, that means you are live with me. Otherwise, you're checking out the replay. I appreciate you stopping by. I can't wait to show you our new products. Say hello as you hop on. We're going to get this sprinkled out and then we'll start. Be right back. All right, guys. Hello, hello. Thanks for stopping in today. We're going to do a quick unboxing of the second release of the SUMMERBRATIONS release, and then we're going to do a project. We're going to work with our April Club Couture transfer, the Farm Fresh Organic. Today is the last day to subscribe to that Club Couture membership if you are not already a club member, okay? It's an exclusive club membership, which means you'll get that transfer. You get 3 paste singles every month to your doorstep or mailbox, wherever they deliver your mail. And it's like Christmas every month. It's so fun to see what's coming and all the ideas that you can come up with and decorate with. So let's get started with our release. So I want to say this was our first release that I just didn't even realize it came out. Well, I did realize it, and then I forgot about it, so then I ordered it separately, and it came separately. This is called our Chalk Made Bird of a Feather Kit. Okay, you guys? You can actually make your own bird houses. Now, we are trying to figure out if these can be outside. I don't see why not. And the reason I say that is it is a wood product, but I want to say it's the boutique finish, right? So it's like our white chalkboards and our black chalkboards. It's probably an MDF layer underneath. I would say you could probably put it out in the elements if you could give it a nice good spray coat of some kind of a water repellent spray. I would not brush anything on. Do not brush Mod Podge. Do not brush any kind of thing like that. I would spray it on if you're going to spray it on. And I would do a lot of thin layers. I don't know. I might do mine and throw it outside and see what happens. But it's the cutest little thing. Hi, Mom. How are ya? It's the cutest thing, and people have been making the most darling birdhouses. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. So this is the birdhouse, and it's a kit, and you can create that birdhouse. So then what you do, it's the whole kit, so you get all the pieces, parts to build it, okay? You get chalk singles to start with. You get some color trays, a mini squeegee. I'm just gonna fold that up and stick that in there. And then you get the transfer too, okay? Let me put that down. So then you get the transfer. It's a C-size transfer. Here's a little polka dot pattern. Everybody's crazy about the polka dots. Here's like a little bee in flight. Here is kind of the opposite. Okay, so this is the inverse of that pattern. So this is, wherever you see white is the color that will be left behind. So that is like a full panel. Whereas this is just tiny little dots. So you could do one color, one layer with just, let's say, white, and then come back in and do red dots or not. If you're doing it like on a black surface, it'll be a white side with black dots, if that makes sense. And then you have like a little roof pattern. So there's like little roof tiles and a pretty floral pattern that you can put on the side. And then they give you another floral pattern. Again, inverse. I don't think it's the exact pattern, so I wouldn't say like you lay one on top of the other, but it's so cool. So I'm really looking forward to playing with that. We'll get that done. Here is, now these start from the second release we had. This is an Aztec pattern, super cool. Looking forward to playing with that one. You could do so much. You could just take portions of it. You know, if you just got like your 5x7, you could just do that. You could do this in one of our 5-inch box frames. You could do these. Oh my gosh, so many different ways you can use this transfer. So this is a fun one if you're into that look. Here's a good one, I think, for siblings. This one says, I'm the oldest, I make the rules. I'm the middle, I'm the reason we have rules. I'm the youngest, the rules don't apply to me. And I'm the favorite. And that one would be also a good one to use if you're an only child too. I'm surprised they didn't do anything with the only child, but you could always say I'm the favorite. But I'm the youngest. Tell me where you are in your line of family. Are you the oldest, the middle, or the youngest? I'm the youngest. All right, and then here is a beautiful, beautiful etched peonies, it's called. This is great for watercoloring. Very fine lines here. It's pretty. This is great for camping and being outdoors if you have a camp. This is great. This one says the campground. It's intense, get it? And then this one says always in good company, the great outdoors club, or great indoors club. Stay home, keep cozy. For those of you that don't like to camp or who like to glamp, right? It's a good one. And then we have this one. This one is called, I really love these C-size transfers where they have like 6 patterns on there. This is called Happy Family. So it says, love lives here. A messy kitchen is a sign of a happy family. Family, noun, the people you live for, laugh with, and love forever. Home is where our story begins. Please excuse the mess. Our standards have lowered with each child. And the last one says, welcome to our beautiful chaos. I like those. Those go perfect in our 5-inch box frames, on our 6-inch simple shapes. Those look great. And then some A size here. This says, family makes this house a home. This one says, would you like an adventure now, or would you like to have your tea first? And that was by a, let's see, J.M. Barry. I'm not quite sure who said that. And then fun, fun, fun. This one's really nice because the sample they made, it looks like it's 3D and it's like coming at you. So it's pretty cool how they design that. That is definitely a layered transfer. Okay, let's look at some B-size transfers. Let me, now before I spoil a surprise, I'm going to put this one on top of this one. There we go. Can't see that yet. Can't see it yet. Okay, this I love. This is great for totes. This is great for t-shirts. It says vacay, and then it says mode. Oh, hey. And then a little palm tree. Fun. This one is sports quotes. So you have tennis, baseball, football, and soccer. And you have a quote from Tom Landry, Babe Ruth, that would be baseball. Serena Williams would be tennis. Lionel Messi, I believe that's soccer. So then that Tom Landry would be baseball. No, football. So it's kind of cool. They paired a quote with a sport. That would be great if your kids play sports for school. This would be a nice little after the season kind of gift for the coach or for each child that plays. I think that would be great. All right, and then here you have, so the last three, nope, last two. Let's go back to this one. Okay, so this one says it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Isn't that the truth? I think that's a pretty cool design. You can do that all in one color, or you can get crazy and do the cloud a certain color, do the sun, do your airplane, your cloud over here. You can get very elaborate with this one. All right, so back to the sports one. We have cutouts that go with that, and they are the chalk, we call them chalkable chips, and they are our boutique finish. Okay, so here's your soccer ball. Here's your tennis racket. I thought it was supposed to come with a little ball, but I guess not. Let's see. It says 4 pieces, so I guess you don't get the little tennis ball. You get the little football, and then your baseball mitt. How fun is that, right? So those all go together. I actually am doing a donation for a local raffle. So I am going to be doing the football. So I'm going to keep the football out. Actually, just going to put it with the transfer. I'll put the other ones in here too. I'll probably just tape that as a video for you guys and post that later once I get that done. And then you have this fun heart-shaped, it's called Mountain Heart. This would have been great for my daughter when she was living in Colorado, but now she's in Ohio, which is awesome. But anywhere there's mountains, that would be great. And then you can get this separate heart-shaped chalkable chip. This is, let's see, you get 1 piece. Seeing if it says how big it is. It does not, but let's see, it's about 8 inches wide. So that's a good size heart. So those two go together. And then I like this one. This is great for photographers or anybody that really just needs a friendly reminder to focus on the good. Right? This would be awesome also on our journals. That would be really fun to do on our journal. Or if you are a photographer, you could put your notes in there, what f-stops you like to work with. A lot of fun projects you can do with this one. And it just so happens to have a matching chalkable chip set. So you get 3 pieces for that one. You get the quote, the camera, and then this little cluster of flowers and leaves. So those two go together. All right. Now on to our project. I found some fun wood frames online. And I bought this for a couple reasons. Okay. Let me pull this out. So as a designer, we are, you know how we have our Aidens, right? Are the most popular and probably the best chalkboard you'll ever buy. It's porcelain coated, it's magnetic, it's reusable, awesome quality chalkboard, right? we as designers have access to additional panels. So I thought, how fun would that be to buy the panels and then put it in whatever frame I wanted to. So I haven't gotten the panels yet, but I did get this fun frame. All right, so we're gonna take this out. It's kind of like a sage green type coloring here. And as I was looking at it, it says Woodside, 100% natural wood, which I'm thinking is the frame. Okay, I'm gonna take this apart because if this is like a little wood insert they put in there, that would be awesome. So let's see. I'm gonna try to pry these up. These always hurt my fingers. And you know, over time, every time you take them out, you know, take it out, put it in, take it out, put it in. It tends to, well, that's kind of nice. It has a little thing that you can grab it. Oh, and hang it. That's nice. Okay. We're gonna put that aside. So this is just like a piece of a thin MDF layer there. And this is just a paper insert, it appears. And then you have your little plexiglass. So what you would need is some type of insert for your frame. I'm going to take that covering off. Take that off. Let's do the other side. Oops, you're probably seeing that. I don't want you to see that yet. All right, so this is April's. So you have your little insert here. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to actually, I think, chalk on this. So we're going to paint this, I believe, and then we'll chalk on that, and then we'll stick it in our frame. So here's your April Club Couture. It's called Farm Fresh Organic. Let's take it out. I'm actually not going to take it out. I am going to take the paste packets here. So you get sage, it looks like black velvet, and bark. Okay. These are the 3 colors you get. And then we've used this transfer before, so I'm going to reuse it again. But I also have some other cutouts that I thought I wanted to play with. So I thought if we painted this, I remember I used the piggy, so I'm going to have to probably cut another pig. But I thought this was kind of fun. Or what we could do, and again, you can find all these wood cutouts on Etsy. There's a shop called Decor Cutouts. If you look in the video description, there is a link to that. We could just use this outer piece. I thought that might be fun. So that would sit like that, and then we would still chalk it. We would chalk this and that. And like I said, I do have these cutout pieces. We could do just the words if we wanted to. I don't know how thick we're going to be able to put in this frame. So right now, let's just stick with that and see what that looks like, okay? So we'll use these, I think, today. I can never, you know, I may not open bark because they don't really give you a bark in a single, so I may keep that. And let's see where my bark is here. Yeah, we'll use this bark. Okay, so what I think we're going to do is paint this first. Save this little clip thing. That is a good invention here. So we're going to have to paint the background and this, and then we can start chalking, okay? So let's put everything aside. After we're all done, I'm going to show you the May Club Couture transfer, which is pretty cool. Pretty nostalgic, I think. Okay, let's get this. I feel like I have a hair in my mouth. Okay. Put that aside for a moment. It doesn't matter what side we use, but we're just going to place that down, kind of hold it in place. Get a foam brush for that. And then we'll get a foam brush for our other thing. Let's see, what color should we do as our background? I think I'm going to do something light. So I have this, it's called Tapestry. It's very a light, like tannish color. Let's go ahead and use that. You can use acrylic paints. You can use any other craft paint. You can also use our chalk paste as a paint. But because this is a larger area, I am going to use just a jar paint. Oh gosh, sometimes it just does not want to open. It gets dried up around the edges and it gets stuck. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can pry it up a little bit. It's too thick. Too thick. Do not try this at home. Can't even get under that with the scissors either. I try not to close these too tight because of this reason. But sometimes I can kind of crack the seal, but for some reason my hands are not wanting to work today. So, there we go. Whew, use those muscles. All right, we're just going to start painting. Now you could also get foam board or any other kind of surface you could find. Like I said, if you can get chalkboard panels, you can definitely buy those at your local hardware stores. I believe they carry them. I've never bought them from there. They won't, of course, be magnetic, but you can get chalkboard panels and they will cut it down for you. All right. Try to smooth this out here. How's everybody doing? It's Sunday. Just relaxing? Are you guys relaxing? Are you doing yard work? I am so happy the football draft is over. I am not a football draft girl. Oops. Okay. Got one side of that. And you know, this could be kind of roughly painted just because it is kind of a farmhouse-ish transfer design. It's okay that if it's not perfect. I'm going to try to hold it on this side. I know I'm going opposite directions, so I will definitely fix that. Hi, Lori. Oh gosh, I need to clean my desk. It is a disaster. A disaster. I like to do that too. I kind of just put on Facebook and watch, like, I'll save videos. If I can't watch something at the moment, then I'll just save it and watch it when I can. Okay, I think this is good. It's kind of soaking into that MDF, and I'm okay with that. Like I said, it'll make it look very rustic. So let's just go ahead and get this dried up. Then I will paint the other piece. And I think I'll probably use sage to do that. And I finally ordered my new quick dry tools with the 6-foot cords. Yay. I can't wait for those to come in. Okay. We're going to bring out the big guy here because he can go a lot quicker, a lot faster. I love my quick dry tool when I'm doing little projects, but when I need to make something dry quickly, I go to my high heat tool. Okay. All right, let's put this aside. Make sure I don't have any messes anywhere. This is it's kind of damp, so I'm going to let that go for a bit. Let it kind of just dry while we're messing with other stuff here. Okay. Now we're going to come in and paint this guy. And this guy, I believe I'm going to use sage. So let me grab that off my shelf. Let's see, is that sage? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to grab sage. And we're just going to give it a little squirt. Just to kind of dampen it. Unfortunately, my mat is warped, so it's not really holding down my wood pieces, is it? But these are the colors you're going to get in with your 3 singles in your kit. Also, if it's your first time subscribing to the club, they will give you a free mini squeegee, which is awesome. All you need to get is a surface, and you can start your first project. This little thin piece here. Okay. Check and see if it's kind of coming through the back side at all. Excuse me. Okay, that looks good. Let's get that dry. put this aside. So what's going to end up happening here is, that's there. So we're going to attach that. We'll attach this last, okay, so that we can line our transfer up, but that'll be chalked like that. There we go. So you can see a little bit more of that. And then we'll use the black velvet and the bark as our other colors, but we'll chalk like we're gonna actually chalk this pattern on here. I wonder what color we should use. Let's see. This is the color of our frame. It's kind of close. I think if we add a little bit of this blue, the dusky blue, it was one of our En Vogue colors a while back. I think that'll be pretty together. And I think that'll bring the blue out in the frame. And then we'll chalk the rest of the design on the actual board. So what do we do first? Let's do this one first. Let's get some wax on there. Just a little bit. We don't need a lot. We'll have to wax that too. All right. Be very careful if you do purchase this wood cutout. Just because that is a little thin barrier there. And I'm just kind of applying it and buffing it all at once. Okay. All right, let's put this on. This was fun to cut. I thought this was kind of a cool little piece. So we're going to line that up. Rub it down, make sure it's stuck there. Okay, let's grab our dusky blue. And then we're just gonna chalk it. So a little bit of that sage will be showing through. I actually could probably mix some of that sage in with this blue on top of it just to kind of make it match better. We're just gonna see how this turns out. I have a feeling it'll look pretty cool. Also, try to avoid the other parts of the transfer if you're not going to do it that color. All right, excess back. Let's see, did I get it all up here? Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, that's cool. You could see the green coming through a little bit. Awesome. Awesome. All right, we're going to put this aside because we're not done with it yet. So I'm just going to kind of stick the corner to my table. Let's get that dry. I don't know if you can see or not, but there are little specks of green, sage, coming through. So I'm very pleased with that. Might might be a little tacky yet. So what we'll do is we'll bring that over here and just let that dry. Okay, so here's the MDF insert. We've painted it, and now I'm going to wax it. So we're gonna grab a big old chunk of wax here. Okay, make sure I get the whole surface waxed. That way you don't see any inconsistencies with the coloring. Then I'm going to grab my paper towel here, and we'll just rub it in a little bit and buff it that way. This will also help if your MDF is kind of like a paper product almost. This waxing will help kind of keep it all one layer. It won't really be fuzzy. Okay, I kind of just move it around a little bit. You can kind of see, like when I wipe over it, I could see my wax. So I'm going to keep going until it's nice and shiny. Okay, pick that up. All right, you can see there's a nice shine to that. All right, let's bring that transfer back over. And we are going to try to center that as best we can here. So side by side, side to side, I can look. Top to bottom. I can make sure it's not crooked. I'm just going to kind of hold it up and take a peek. If it can come up a little bit. Hopefully it's not getting anything anywhere. Oops. Okay. I think that's good. Let me take a quick peek. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. And I can rub this down. And I'm only going to rub the inside. Okay, I don't need to rub down the outside of that pattern, because what we're going to end up doing is gluing that piece down. Okay, so we just need to worry about the inside. Again, there are coordinating cutouts on Decor cutouts on Etsy. I feel something underneath here. So if you want everything to be a cutout, you can do that. Remember, we did the pig and the rooster for our tiered tray. I think this month's club matched perfectly with our tiered tray. Okay. All right, so the colors again in the pack you'll get is the sage, the black velvet, and the bark. So let's bring all those colors out. Black velvet. Sage. Okay, we added a little bit of the blue just to tone down that green a little bit so it matched our frame. So we can do, let's do, I think I'm going to do my chicken brown. Let's think this through. What do we want to do for our words? Like, I would like to bring in this a little bit more. So let's see. Let's start here. Let's start with the grass by the pig's feet here. Definitely get that. There's a little bit over here. Okay. And there's a little bit in between the feet. Okay. Get that excess off. All right, then we're going to use, oh, you know what I want to do? Well, we'll work our way up. I think I want to do the words in black. So let's do that. Remember, there is no need to chalk that buffalo plaid pattern. So we're going to ignore that and just chalk this. Go over it and get that excess off. Okay, and we can lift it up to that point. There we go. That looks good. Give it a little wave, or you can take your quick dry tool, give it a quick little blow dry. And then lay it back down. Now the only thing you want to press down are his feet here, his hooves. Make sure everything else is down. All right, I'm going to do Farm Fresh in black. I'm going to do these two little side things in the green, the sage, and then we'll do the animals. I don't think we want to do a green chicken. Maybe we'll do a black pig and a brown chicken or rooster, and then we'll take care of the rest there. So let's do a black pig. Okay, so I'm not going to do the roosters. We're not going to do her legs there. Not in black anyway. Okay, let's get the pig's legs done. All right, get that in between. Okay, get your excess off. Okay, do the rooster in brown, we said, or bark. Excess always back in your jar. You don't want to leave all that excess on your transfer. Okay. All right, and then let's pull that up since we're changing colors here and there. Oh gosh, that looks so good. All right, let's get that dry. Lay that back down. All we need to do is press down Farm Fresh. All right, and this little pieces over here. Again, we'll do Farm Fresh in black, and then we're going to do these two little side things in the green, the sage green. I'm going to start my hot glue gun here, so let's get that turned on. Go. Put a little squeegee down to catch the wax or glue. Black, we need black. All right, make sure you get the tops and the bottoms of those letters. Make sure you're actually pressing that paste through. Excess back in your jar. We're going to get that little bit of edge here. Get that through there. All right. Let's see. I love it. Oh my gosh, so nice. All right, let's get the rest of that dry. What do you guys think so far? All right, now I did get a little blue. It must have been on the back of my transfer from when we did the wood cutout. So I'm going to take a wipe and we're just going to kind of blot that a little bit. Remember, we waxed it. We should be able to pull it up quite a bit. And we're going to kind of place that frame right over that anyways, but I just kind of wanted to get that off. I have some excess wax here. Okay, awesome. Woohoo! Thank you. So today's your last day to subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed yet. May 1st, which is tomorrow, starts a whole nother transfer, and I'll show you that when we get done here. As soon as this is done, getting warm, the wax, or the glue, I'm sorry, and I'm going to heat, I have the wax is kind of in between these holes a little bit, so I'm just going to try to melt that a little bit by warming it up. It's just a little bit. Okay. Definitely rub it on top of your paste and that will kind of protect it a little bit, but this is how it's going to be layered. Oh my gosh, I love that. I think it turned out so nicely. Let's go ahead and get all of our dirties put to the side. Everything covered up. If you noticed, all the colors we used today, outside of that dusky blue, are all just very natural, neutral colors. So your browns and your black and your sage green. Green is now considered a neutral. You can use greens everywhere. So how cool is that? Let me see. I think I'm going to try to kind of put a little, just maybe a little line so I know where to line it up. Just to give myself a little, that way I know where to line it up. Get that wax out of there. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do. That way I know how to line it up. All right. I'm just gonna quickly kind of go over this. This is, with all these little holes, this is not easy. Okay. Hopefully there's enough on there that... Hopefully. Let me make sure it's somewhat centered before we press it down. I think it's good. If it doesn't hold, what I'll probably do is put some Mod Podge on the back of it, just to make it hold. Otherwise, I think probably just by putting it in the frame, that will keep it in place. So why don't we do that? Let's get our frame. This one doesn't have a hanger on it, so it does not have to be, I don't have to make sure one way or the other. We're just going to kind of lay it in here. Let's see here. Okay. It does not want to stick. Because I could barely put a glue on there. I think what I'm going to try to do is just glue the corners down. I have a lot of little stray strings here. We'll have to clean those up. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, this time I think it's going to stay. You know, those little strings out of there. Okay, now get those little strings out of there. Kind of got on the plexiglass, so give me a minute here. Get those out. Okay. Now, did it come undone again? It might have. It might have come undone again. But I think I have enough of it down that it's fine. It's fine. Oh, I hate those kind of things that they put in there so that the picture doesn't come out, you know? These little, like, flaps. There we go. I gotta do this. There we go. Okay. Finally. Oh, I forgot to put that little black clip on. Darn it. Oh my gosh. I love it, you guys. That turned out so good. How adorable is that? Oh my gosh. I hope you guys enjoyed today's demo. I really like these. These frames are pretty cool. I have other colors that I have things planned for, so stay tuned through the next few days and weeks. Would you like to see May's club transfer? Okay. This one I think is for those of you that have garages or like nostalgia or cars, garages. I think this one's pretty cool. I'll show it to you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, isn't that the coolest? It is called, it says Premium Gasoline. It's called Premium Gasoline Full Service Garage. It has an old garage, old gas pump. It says open 24/7. Last chance, next service 100 miles. Get your kicks on Route 66. That would be fun just by itself. Oh my gosh, fun transfer. So if you like the Farm Fresh Organic, make sure you subscribe today, and then you'll get that one. And then you'll get this one in May. After May 5th, they charge your card, and then it ships out pretty quickly after that, and you should get it around the 10th or the 15th of the month. Oh my gosh, I love them. I hope you guys like it too. I hope you